much Inky Man show. Inky Man smash. You suckers.
I'm not afraid. You will be. You will be. You bet your ass.
What up? Big shout out to my man Hulk for the intro. Thank you very much, my mans.
Thanks, bro.
Today we're going to talk from Motivation Monday. For Motivation Monday, we're going to talk about feeling unfulfilled. And I have 6 topics or 6 categories, 6 things to talk about, 6 beliefs, whatever you want to name it. I got 6 of them that we're going to address today. So without further ado, I bring unto you those 6 things on Motivation Monday. All right, let's get into the grooves here. Let's see here. So the first one is, number 1, we're going to talk about reflecting on your values. Dive deep into your core values and beliefs to understand what truly matters to you. So as a child, I was raised as a Baptist with a Baptist mother and a Methodist father, and used to go to church. So this is where I was getting my morals from. And a lot of my morals and values were brought on from that because these are the foundation of my parents. So I went out to big shout to Stratford First Baptist Church back when Reverend William O. Johnson was the pastor. I was attending the church. This was probably about the 80s. And, I learned a lot. But as I got older, I realized that some of the teachings from religion, as well as some teachings from school, and I understand, I talk about this kind of stuff all the time. I don't hate church. I don't hate school. They're just not for me. And this is why. Because the things that you learn from them as a child shapes your future. But if you allow it to, then you're in a box. You believe certain things that are being taught to you out of those things, and so you will not make the moves to do certain things. For the most part, those two institutions are set up for you to be a good employee, to be a good person overall. But in some cases, when you can't be that, you know what I mean? You don't know what to do. So you find yourself, especially if you're heavily into it. Now I'm speaking for myself, okay? Because there were bullies in school. There was people I seen outside of church doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But for myself, those things put me in a frame of mind that I didn't do certain things or didn't know about certain things because of the teachings. But again, this reflects on my values. My thing is that when you get older, you should start to do a little more research into these things and understand that there's more to learn. There's more to life than what is taught in those things. If I stayed in those thoughts, I wouldn't do what I'm doing now. I wouldn't be all about business. I wouldn't be doing... I'll just end it by saying that I get my values. My values are steeped in what I learned in church and what I learned in school. And as a matter of fact, when I got into high school, prep school to be exact, I was the religion there was Catholicism, but there was a class on theology which taught about all the religions. And what I learned in theology shaped me to be who I am. That's what I will say. Let's go on to number 2. Identifying areas of discontent. Explore the aspects of your life that contribute to the feelings of unfulfillment. Whether it's dissatisfaction with your career path, strained relationships, or neglected personal growth, acknowledging these areas is the first step toward positive change. So in other words, if you know what's making you feel bad and you address it and you change it, you'll get further than just accepting it. When you just accept certain things and just deal with certain things because you feel you're supposed to, you will not learn. If you do not understand that past this wall, past this obstacle, there's more information for you to learn that applies to you. you'll be forever stuck here, thereby being unfulfilled.
Welcome to the Inky Mann podcast, a place where inspiration meets the seductive worlds of gastronomic exploration and flashing Las Vegas lights. Your host, Inky Mann, will take you on a tour around the vibrant streets of Vegas while providing you with a delightful fusion of culinary delights, motivation, and insight. Whether you're craving insider information on the greatest eateries in the area or you're searching for inspiration to help you reach your goals, the Inky Mann podcast is your go-to source for everything positive, Las Vegas approved and foodie approved. So grab a seat, hit play, and let's explore Inky Mann's dynamic fusion of culinary adventures and inspiration.
Number 3, setting meaningful goals. Define clear and achievable goals that resonate with your values and aspirations. Now, this goes back to the first 2 things, but also goes back to the show that I did last week when I talked about goals, and I talked about SMART, SMART goals. You know, when you set goals for yourself, you find that you have a reason to get up in the morning. You know what I mean? If you're at work, per se, and you got a vacation coming up next week, that's a goal, right? Probably worked very hard towards that goal. Saved up some money, did all the calls to figure out what the lodging and the transportation, what's going to be happening, what kind of events are going to be happening, what kind of amenities are going on. You set your goal and you set all these things in line because next week you're about to go on vacation. Because that's your goal, right? Up to that point, your current job, that week, you start to take it a little less serious. You understand what I'm saying? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's still the job. But then when Thursday and Friday comes, it's not the job. It's a thing to do because this goal is what you are trying to achieve. And on this goal, you're not going to be thinking about work. You shouldn't be. You're not going to be thinking about work. You're not going to be on it. You're going to just enjoy your life. That's how it's supposed to be, regardless of a vacation. You should be at a point that you're setting goals and setting yourself up so that you always want to get up to do things. When you have just a job and all you're doing is going to work and paying bills, when that alarm clock goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning and you're hitting snooze until it's 6 o'clock in the morning and you're hitting snooze till it's 7 o'clock in the morning, knowing you have to be at work at 7:30. Number 4, embracing growth and learning. Cultivate a growth mindset and commit to continuous learning and personal development. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and resilience, and be open to new experiences that expand your horizons. That was something that I actually had to learn from Cookie. Because Cookie got into credit and she got into other ventures. And whenever she would get into a venture, she would go through the education of it. She's the type that'll get something, pull out the instructions, read the instructions, then touch the thing and do what she got to do. Whereas I'll get something, see the instructions, throw the instructions, and start doing what I think is supposed to be happening. And then when certain things are not going right, I have to refer to the instructions. Now, the point of that being, again, this is how life is. If you don't know what's on the other side of this obstacle, what's on the other side of this wall, what's on the other side of whatever is stopping you from enjoying and fulfilling your life, where you're happy, okay? Let's say fulfillment is being happy with your life. If you're not figuring out what it is that is making you unhappy, and then what it is after figuring that out, what it is that's going to take you past that. Let's give an example. For me, I hear all this AI stuff going on. Everybody's talking about AI. And some people are stuck in that because they don't want to take time to learn about it. They think it's going to be something that's going to take over the world and kill them. Definitely everybody accepts the fact that it's going to replace jobs. Me, I embrace it. So I look at all kinds of videos on YouTube. I look up tools from YouTube and look at the tools. And then the tools themselves will have courses and YouTube videos built within them. And you see things like the Hulk introducing my show. You understand what I'm saying? This is a skill set that I'm learning. So I look forward to the next tool or how to manipulate the tool that I have that I'm using, because this is something that is going to help me fulfill my life. You understand what I'm saying? It's helping me creatively. But then when I start to get into how AI tools can write emails and become employees of mine without me having to hire virtual assistants or hire other contractors to help me with my brand. These things are helping me. You know what I mean? So each day I look forward to getting up and learning.
Shucks. Time has run out. Tune in Wednesday, when Inky Man finishes the steps it takes to live a fulfilled life. It'll be one to grow on. Also check out the blog atttheinkyman.com. Look at the tab My Thoughts.
Out, yo.